Welcome to Be Honest podcast with your boy Kev Rocko.
To be honest, podcast with Kev Rocko, Kev Rocko, Kev Rocko, Kev Rocko. Welcome to his podcast, To Be Honest podcast.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? Welcome to Be Honest podcast with Kev Rocko. I'm back for the second episode. I know it was very, very long before I did another episode of To Be Honest podcast, but I'm here now. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of random shit today. Oh, yeah. A lot of random shit today. I will be putting this Kev Rocko podcast on, well, not Kev Rocko podcast, but To Be Honest podcast. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've been talking on the mic, about different shit. And it's just been a long time. I'm going to be talking about random shit, that comes to mind, on this episode. In other episodes, we'll be having topics in other episodes, but right now I just want to freelance right now with my mind and what's going on with my mind. You know what I mean? So, I do have a lot. Not a lot to say. I'm not going to go on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but I'm going to tell you what's been bothering me lately. So, with that being said, let's begin. The first thing I want to talk about is the food in the government. You know what I mean? I work for a hospital, okay? I'm a transporter, okay? So I see a lot of people in and out of the hospital, and I started to think to myself, why is everybody getting sick? There's like a lot of people getting sick, including, sorry guys, a lot of people getting sick, including the kids and all of that. And, I think it's in the food, yo. I think America is really trying to poison us. And I've been talking to my patients about this at the job, and they agree. One person didn't. One guy was like, "No, I don't agree with that. I don't know if I agree about the food and people getting sick." You got to think about it, guys. You got to think about it. With all the shit that they're putting in this food, the steroids, the other antibiotics, God knows what they're putting in this food that we're eating. And they say, eat healthy, eat healthy, eat healthy. Okay. The bodybuilders and all that, the people who go to the gym, they eat healthy. But guess what? They still wind up dying. You know what I mean? And I don't believe in that, natural causes bullshit. Nobody dies at a young age in natural causes, bro. Like that's unnormal, bro. That's unnormal. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself like, yo, why are so many people getting sick? So it's like the food that we eat, like the ground beef and the chickens and the ground turkey, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever we eat, you know what I mean? Especially hot dogs and bologna, whatever we put in our mouths, pause, we get sick off of. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm diabetic, have high blood pressure and AFib from eating all this goddamn American food. When you think about it, a lot of Americans get sick more than people overseas, to be honest. A lot of the people in the Asian countries, a lot of them live a long time. They live to be 90, or maybe they live to be 100 years old, so forth and so forth. You know what I mean? There's certain Americans who make it to that age. I met a couple of 90-year-old people, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I just feel like there's a lot of shit, like the cancer and all of that other stuff. It's in the food. It's all in the food. I feel like. Correct me if I'm wrong. You could write it in the comments or whatever the case might be, because this is gonna also be on. This podcast is also gonna be on fucking YouTube as well. So Spotify and YouTube. This is where this podcast is gonna be. So I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? Me, I'm moving to Thailand. That's my spot. That's where I want to live. You know what I mean? People ask me all the time, what makes you want to move to Thailand? Thailand is very peaceful. I've been there twice. Okay? Thailand is very peaceful. There is hardly no discrimination. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a little bit of discrimination, but it's not everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? But in Thailand, but there's a lot of women, beautiful women out there, and everything. You know what I mean? And every time I talk to, and then there's another thing. Every time I talk to somebody about Thailand, the first thing that comes to your mind, oh, you got transsexuals out there. You got transsexuals out there. Is that what y'all think about when y'all think of Thailand? There's so much more to Thailand than just transsexuals. There's transsexuals in America. There's straight niggas turning gay. You feel what I'm saying? There's straight niggas. There's straight niggas who turn gay. They want to go switch for the other team. They want to dress in wigs and wear lipstick and all that shit, bro. Look at the rappers we got now. They wearing dresses and all of that shit, makeup and all of that shit, bro. That shit is not cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, look, to each his own. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that, you know, like, there's transsexuals everywhere. I don't have to. Let me get this straight. Let me get this point across. My bad. Let me get this point across. I am not against transsexuals. I'm not against them. You know what I mean? I just feel like, you know what I mean? They could do their thing. Just don't try to pick up straight. Like, don't try to pick up straight men that don't want it. You feel me? I mean, and then the thing about it is, like, if you with a transsexual, you gay anyway. Simple as that. A lot of men question themselves. They be like, "Oh, am I gay because I fucked with a transsexual?" Yeah, nigga, you are gay. Yes, you are. You go into that other side. See, me, personally, I love women. I love y'all. You know what I mean? I love y'all. There's no, I just love pussy. You feel what I'm saying? I would never switch to that other team because you know why? I'm not gay. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And pussy is and women are the most beautiful thing in the world, bro. Women are the most beautiful thing in the world. They can be aggravating, and a lot of them are disrespectful. I mean, not a lot of them. Some of them are disrespectful and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I've met a lot of nice ones where I work at my job. I've met a lot of nice ones, and the nicest ones are the prettiest ones. You feel what I'm saying? And that shocked the hell out of me because I never really knew that there were nice, pretty girls out there. To be honest with you, and I thought they were all stuck up because they look good. To be honest, you know what I mean? Like, and you know that's just my opinion, yo. Like, I just feel like the American women are fucked up now. And I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm saying the black women. There's a lot of black women that are miserable, bro. You know what I mean? And speaking of that, I seen one video, and I'm gonna say this before I talk about the video. They treat us men like slaves, yo. They treat us like they treat us bad, like they treat us real bad. They don't know how to respect us. They want to act what do you call it, masculine and all of that. No nigga want to be with a masculine woman. No masculine man wants to be with a masculine woman. That's what I'm trying to say. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no man wants to be with that. I don't want to be with a masculine woman because I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have to fight her just like a nigga. Let's be honest about that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like, if I wanted to be with a masculine woman, I might as well have been with a nigga. To be honest with you. So it's like, I don't know. This country, it has a lot of fucked up things going on. You got this dumbass Donald Trump bombing Iran or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Why do that? I never found out the reason behind that. One guy said there was a reason behind it, but I don't get it. Donald Trump is racist, bro. Simple as that, bro. He's racist, not racist against, I don't think he's racist against us black people, but I do think he's racist against foreigners, which sometimes I get, but then again, I don't, because not all foreigners are bad people. They just want to make a living too. You feel what I'm saying? But the ones that I don't understand is the ones that come to this fucking country and feel like they're better than everybody else. Because I've met a lot of them like that. I'm not going to lie. I met a lot of foreigners that came to this country and thought they were better than everybody else. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't like us Americans, but you want to come to our country. You feel me? Why not stay in your country? I mean, I know you don't make a lot. You know what I mean? Don't come to our country if you don't like us. If you like us, stay. By all means. If you don't like us, go the fuck back where you came from. Plain and simple. Don't fucking come here. You feel what I'm saying? That goes for Indians, Asians, whatever. If you don't like us, don't fucking stay here. Go back to where you belong before immigration finds your ass and takes you back. Because a lot of y'all niggas come over here illegally and take over jobs and all that, especially the Mexicans. But don't get me wrong, I like the Mexicans. Okay, I like the Mexicans. You feel me? And I get along with a lot of them. You feel me? I never had a problem with a Mexican. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? The Mexicans actually want to have a better life for their families and stuff like that. But there are some that comes over here to start fucking trouble too. So that goes for not just them, but all. I'm just saying all. I'm saying this for all, like, foreigners that come over here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to be here for long. I'm going to Thailand. I'm moving in June. You feel what I'm saying? That's all y'all need to know. I'm just moving in June. But I will have a visual podcast when I go over there. Right now, I don't want to have a visual podcast because I do not have a setup. Only setup I have is my mic. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being said, the reason why I want to go to Thailand is because there is hardly any racism. I feel more happier out there. I feel more at peace. I don't feel like anybody's out there to get me. You feel what I'm saying? The food is delicious. The food is natural. They grow their shit. They don't add steroids to their chickens and stuff like that. When I tasted the chicken out there, it was beyond good. It was real good. Like, it was real good. It don't taste like it's American chicken that they have here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I make chicken legs, bro, and, you know, I season it up and everything. I mean, it tastes all right. You know what I mean? I don't taste all that, but when I went to Thailand and had that chicken on a stick, oh, man, that shit was delicious. You know what I mean? I loved it. You know what I mean? I loved it a lot. You know what I mean? I fell in love with that shit. And they fried chicken, forget about it. That shit is so good. You feel me? The Thai noodles and all the other stuff that they had out there was delicious as well. I had my ex when I went out there. I don't even think I should call him my ex because we only lasted a month. But when I went out there with her, you know, we had I had she has like some kind of like spicy beef or some shit on her plate, spicy beef and rice. And she let me taste it. It was spicy. It was spicy. It was the kind of spice that I like. You know what I mean? It wasn't too spicy. You feel me? The real spicy shit that I like is hot Cheetos. Those are my spicy things. But let me get back to the subject. So, I was there, and I was eating. Fuck, what did I have? I had something with like it was laid on a plate, but it had a big ass leaf under it. I don't know what kind of leaf it was, but it was cool. You know what I mean? Some kind of smooth green leaf under it. And then there was rice on top of the leaf. And then there was shrimp. And I think they put chicken in it too. It was really good what I ate. You know what I mean? It was delicious. The rice tastes different, you know, and everything. And then I had noodles out there later. That was different. You know what I mean? So, but my favorite thing in Thailand was the coconut drinks. Oh my God. The coconut drinks was phenomenal. You feel me? The coconut drinks was phenomenal. I loved it. And I'm addicted to it still. Like, I don't get coconut drinks in America. I don't. That's just a no-no for me. I don't get coconut drinks in America. But I will, you know, Thailand is really nice with the coconuts. Be careful of the watermelon drinks because some of them fuckers do not clean their machines out before they give you a watermelon drink. Like, I was in Thailand. I was sick. I got sick because of food poisoning from the 7-Eleven. So beware of the 7-Eleven when you go out there. 7-Eleven is good. It has some good stuff. You know what I mean? Like some chicken and all of that. But make sure that... Sorry, guys. Make sure that your shit is cooked. I keep yawning on this podcast. I'm sorry. I'm making it terrible. Make sure that your shit is all the way cooked because when I got out there, I would have swore I had food poisoning. I was throwing up for like a whole day. I went to sleep, woke up, went to sleep, woke up. My girl came to the hotel. She started taking care of me. She gave me some medicine and everything, and I felt all better. I was like, damn, is she a nurse or something? Like, something I don't know about? You feel me? And after I felt 100%, I was in the airport. I felt 100% when I was in the air. Well, not 100%, but like, I would say like 70 or 80%. You know what I mean? I was at the airport getting ready to go. But I felt better. I didn't feel like throwing up no more, none of that. She made me feel better before I left. And I had a fever and all of that. So she had to wipe me down with a cold rag or some shit like that to get rid of the fever and everything. So, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. If you hear somebody talking, that's my brother talking over there. He's kind of loud through the wall. So, just try to listen to me. And everything. So if you hear it, I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about it right now. He's on the phone with his family though, so But yeah, so like Thailand is a wonderful experience, and you troublemakers, keep your ass in America. Stay here in the Matrix. Do not take your ass over there. Especially you black women. Some of you black women. Do not go over there fucking everything up. Because I seen a video in Thailand about these Thai women beating y'all asses because y'all going out there fucking with them. And that's what you get. That's what you get. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what you get. Because for the simple fact that Thailand is a peaceful country, they don't want you to go over there fucking their shit up. You know what I mean? It's going to be a point in time in Thailand to where they're not going to want us Americans over there anymore because of y'all doing stupid shit. Go over there and be peaceful. Shout out to Face Baby, shout out to Lodo, shout out to Richie Mack, shout out to Isaiah Ashley. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of them for being out there in Thailand and doing a thing and motivating me to want to go over there. But Richie Mack was the number one guy that made me want to go to Thailand. I can't lie to you. Richie Mack, look him up, guys. Richie Mack, go to his go support him and his girlfriend. What is her name? I'm trying to think, guys, what her name is. I'm still trying to brainstorm. It's not far. It's L. Yeah, his girlfriend L. Support them too. You know what I mean? I don't know them from a can of paint, but I do watch him, and he talks about his girl L a lot because he loves her, and he loves the way she treats him, and I'm sure she loves the way he treats her as well. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Richie Mack, shout out to you, and shout out to Space Baby, shout out to Lodo, and the rest of y'all out there in Thailand making those wonderful videos. Keep up the good content. You know what I mean? I'm going to be out there soon making my content. You know what I mean? I'm going to be traveling to Egypt and all of that other stuff, and I will be making live videos of me in Egypt at King Tut's tomb, and it's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's not gonna just be me, but it's gonna be just me and my brother doing that together. So that right there is gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I can't wait till it happens. As I go over there, I have to go to the Philippines, just to visit, because I've never been outside in the Philippines. I've been there before. I mean, I've been in the airport, but I've never left the airport. I was there for 17 fucking hours. And boy, was I exhausted. I just got off of a 8-hour flight from Thailand. I think it was an 8-hour flight from Thailand to Philippines. And when I got to the airport, I was like dead tired. I wanted to go home, go to sleep. It was cold in that airport. It was freezing. And I was about to get sick all over again. Bro. And when I was getting sick, like I was feeling like, how you get that phlegm in your throat and shit. That's the way I was feeling. I felt like I was getting a sore throat and all that. It was just so uncomfortable, bro. I kind of slept on the floor I just bought a hoodie and shit, put my book bag, or not my book bag, but my suitcase. I mean, not my suitcase. My book bag under my head so I could sleep and shit in the airport and all that. But it just felt so uncomfortable because I felt like people were watching me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, man. The Filipino women, I don't know if it's me. I've been on Tinder, and I've been dating on Tinder and everything else. And the Filipinas aren't the nicest. I mean, from what I know, they're not the nicest women ever. No. They act just like American women sometimes. But I guess correct me if I'm wrong, because it could just be Tinder. You feel me? And a lot of them are on Tinder for a reason, for a bad reason. Either they ask for money or whatever the case might be. So I wouldn't advise you to be a dumbass like me and then get on Tinder and find your girl from the United States, because it's a bad outcome. So I was talking to this female on Tinder, and she told me, she was acting like she was interested in me. She was a pretty girl, whatever the case might be. But she can't take honesty. You feel what I'm saying? She cannot take honesty. I was being straight honest with her about what was going on, you know what I mean, what I thought, and I'm straightforward about certain things, you know what I mean, and she didn't like it. That's one thing about women, bro. They do not like honesty. They can dish out the honestness, but when it comes to us, they get offended. Y'all need to stop that shit. It's not fair. That's half-assed, yo. Like, yo, if we say something, like if we telling you the honest truth, and y'all women always say y'all are hypocrites, because y'all say, oh, tell us the truth, tell us the truth, and everything will be fine. Nah. It's not gonna. That's not where. Nah. That's not where it is. You feel me? Like, That's not where it is. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, if you if I'm saying something to you and I'm just trying to get my opinion across, you can either agree or disagree. That's all. Just be like, I disagree. Okay, that's it. You don't have to put your 2 cents in and tell me, oh, you know what I mean? With her, she told me, oh, I said, yo, why are people disrespectful in relationships? The women in America are disrespectful. Like I said, I'm not saying all of y'all. Stop taking it the wrong way. I said the women in America are disrespectful. And, I said actually all women, women are disrespectful. I just don't tolerate the disrespect. That's what I said. I said I don't tolerate the disrespect. And she was like, well, you're going to have to deal with disrespect in a relationship. That comes with a relationship. I said, no, the fuck it doesn't. Where did you hear that at? And then I spoke my opinion, so she got mad and told me that she was offended. But this bitch had 3 kids and 2 baby daddies. You feel what I'm saying? 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, and still married to a nigga that lives out here. That lives out here. You feel me? What the fuck, bitch? And then she got the nerve to get mad at me and say, I'm a lowlife. I'm ugly. I got a big ass head. She said, no wonder girls don't like you. All this other shit, bro. Like, and she just started like going on and disrespected me and shit like that. Then she said something about my mom's that ticked me off, because my mom's is dead. She died 2013. You feel me? But she said something about my mom's that kind of ticked me off. So I said some things, but I'm not gonna mention what I said to her. You feel what I'm saying? And from those messages, that some Filipina, and this girl was Filipina. She was straight out the Philippines. She picking up black women tactics, bro. And she's only 23, bro. 23 years old, and she has 3 kids and 2 baby fucking daddies. Now you can't tell me she don't get around. That bitch get around. She a hoe. That bitch get around. And then she got mad at me and she's like, oh, and this doesn't make sense, guys. She was like, oh, well, men are my toys. Men are my toys. I play with them and get rid of them. I'm like, bitch, you sound fucking stupid. The fuck you mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go to the Philippines myself, because like I said, I ain't never been. I'm gonna have to go myself and see what's up. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I don't go out there and see what's up, bro, I ain't gonna find out. I'm not gonna find out what's really good. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe if I go there and see these women in person, then I can get a better perspective. But I'm talking to 2 Filipinas now. You know what I mean? They're mad cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just not going to be with them because they're not my type, but I want to be friends with them, which is cool. You feel me? Because it's no point of me going to find a wife in the Philippines, to be honest, if they have no intentions of moving to Thailand. And plus, they both got kids. You feel what I'm saying? I want to have kids of my own. I don't want to take care of somebody else's family that ran away from their own responsibilities. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Let me get a woman that doesn't have children, that doesn't play games as well. Because a lot of women like to play games. Yo, a lot of single women that don't have kids like to play games. They talk about, oh, I'm busy, I'm this and that and the other. You're not fucking busy. You're not busy. And speaking of why do women, I have a song called Why Do Women. Now, I create lyrics with AI. You know what I mean? I create lyrics with AI. I have 32 songs that I made on on Spotify. It's out. It's called the Feeling of Love is the name of my album. You see my face on this screen here. That's the same face you'll see on that album. I have a disco ball in there. There's some cars in there. There's some other things. You know what I mean? So it's like a picture with designs around me, and it's like a gold picture that says the feeling of love. And my name on there is DJ Kev Rock. So DJ Kev Rock, DJ KEV ROC. That's it. And once again, the album's name, the name of the album is The Feeling of Love. So if you get on there, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. I put a lot of hard work and dedication into my music. This is my very first album, and I will be coming out with more albums. Okay. So just show me some love on there, and everything should be good. That'll make me very happy. That'll make me blessed. And I'm also working on a book called Class of Heroes. My book Class of Heroes is about these. Well, I don't want to actually ruin it for you, but when you see Class of Heroes by me, Jarrett Moore, which is my real name. Kev Rocko, the reason, and you're probably like, if your name's Jarrett Moore, then why, why is your name Kev Rocko? I'm gonna tell you, the reason why my name is Kevin Rocko is because I made that as my professional wrestling name. Okay, I wanted to be a professional wrestler, so I came up with the name Kev Rocko. The reason why I wanted to name my name Kev is because of Home Alone. That's my favorite movie, so I named myself Kev after Kevin McAllister. But it makes no sense, but I just like the name. That's why I call myself Kev. But I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the reason why it makes no sense. I understand, you know what I mean. But that's just why, I just wanted to name myself that. Okay, and Rocko, no simple reason. It's not because of the rapper. It's not because of Rocko's Modern Life. It's not because of Rocky. It's because I like the name Rocko. Simple as that. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like, it is what it is. What it is. That's just that. Just refer me as to Kev Rocko, not Jarrett Moore. Just refer me as Kev Rocko. You'll see my full name on the album, which was actually a mistake because I should not even put my government out there. But when I asked AI to make the picture for me, it made that. You know what I mean? So, by the way, guys, it's 9:02 p.m. I got to get my black ass up for work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be on here too longer. But I might have a couple of more things to talk about. I'm doing this thing called e-commerce. It's not fully done yet. I have a store that I'm making. But I'm going to be making anime shirts and all kinds of stuff. But this is going to be like made up anime, like nice anime shirts, something that you guys would like to buy. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm going to make cartoon shirts, but I'm going to come up with ideas and shit like that. I'm going to make mugs. And, I'm going to make all kinds of stuff that'll probably catch y'all attention. I'm very creative with my mind, so I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And I'm going to try to come up with a way to get make some. I don't know if I'll be able to make Michael Jackson stuff because I'm a Michael Jackson fan, and I will be going to see Michael on April 24th. I think it is April 24th. I will be going to see Michael, the movie Michael, and hopefully it's good. Janet, why are you shitting on your nephew's movie? I feel like you shouldn't be doing that. I mean, I don't know why you don't like it. I don't know if there was a valid reason why you don't like it, but we wanted to see a movie about Michael Jackson, so we got it. And if you felt that strongly about it, Janet, why didn't you make the movie? Why didn't you direct it? And why didn't you pick out the character to do it? You know what I mean? So, just saying, Janet, I love you. No disrespect, but why didn't you cast the movie yourself if you felt strongly about, like, if you didn't like it? Why don't you find somebody that actually looks like Michael Jackson to make the movie? Even though Jafar Jackson doesn't look all the way like Michael Jackson, but the way they did the makeup to make Jafar look like Michael Jackson, I think it looks great. I think it's not great, but it looks good. It looks good. He does not look like him, really, but I'm still willing to go watch the movie because what I do is I picture the real Michael Jackson and I compare it with the, like, not compare it, but I'll look at the movie and then I just picture Michael Jackson in my head. Oh, so this is what he did? Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just the way I see it. And speaking of waiting for stuff to come out, GTA, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all been promising us for mad long that y'all was gonna make GTA 6. Y'all keep switching the dates. Hurry up. I mean, I understand that y'all under development and making sure the game is perfect and shit like that. I get it, but you keep putting it off. Everybody's anxious to play it. And when this game comes out, when GTA 6 comes out, it's gonna break the bank. It's going to break the bank. It's going to break the internet. It's going to break everything. There's going to be so many people around the world streaming this shit. People that probably have never streamed before. I'm probably going to stream this shit, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But I'm going to be streaming it from Thailand because it's not going to come out until November. And I'll be in Thailand by then with my own condo and, like, with my condo and everything. So, before I get off of here, I really don't have anything else to talk. Well, I do have more to talk about, but I just want to get off here because I got something else to do. So I have a moment of positivity. I know I know it may be hard in life of what y'all going through right now. You know what I mean? Or whatever is going on in your life. But, sorry, guys. I keep yawning. You got to keep pushing forward. If you don't keep pushing forward, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Stop being negative. Have plans for your life. Have a goal. Like mine is going to Thailand and getting my businesses started and everything else. I got my music, I got my book, I got e-commerce, I got stock marketing. I got this podcast. You know what I mean? I want to learn Muay Thai. There's a lot of, even though Muay Thai is not going to be a business, I want to open up my own wrestling school later on out there in Thailand. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like something that I really want to do, because the reason why I say I want to open up my own wrestling school is because I wanted to be a WWE wrestler since I was a kid, and I've sort of kind of achieved it by doing maybe one show in my life that was a special show, because Teddy Long, if y'all don't know who Teddy Long is, he's a general manager of SmackDown, and he was in SmackDown for a long time, general manager and all of that. He's the bald-headed guy with the glasses that go holla, 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 player. He's the one that gave me my first match at the school called Face to Face Wrestling in Atlanta, Georgia. When whatchamacallit, I went to, and y'all not gonna believe me, but I know Austin Theory. He may not remember me from because he's seen a lot of faces. But I went to wrestling school with Austin Theory, who also got trained by A.R. Fox. And if y'all don't know who A.R. Fox is, search him up, guys. He's on the Indies. He got trained by him, and I was there too, and I got trained by A.R. Fox a little bit. I got trained by Curtis Hughes as well, WWE legend Curtis Hughes. If it wasn't for Curtis Hughes, that my wrestling, I wouldn't know shit. I wouldn't know how to do take bumps in the ring or do the selling or all of that. I wouldn't know none of that. You feel me? So I mean, I don't know if I could still do that shit now. I'm almost 40 years old, guys. I know from the picture you like, yo, you look like a kid. Like, you look mad young. I have that look, guys, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm blessed. What can I say? I'm blessed. You feel me? I'm almost 40 years old. I turned 40 in November 3rd. You know what I mean? So once November 3rd comes, I'll be 40 years old, and I plan on taking a cruise. And I will bring y'all with me. So I will have a travel page as well on YouTube. I'm going to make it a travel page, but I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. So, you know what I mean? Sorry, it just got louder. You know what I mean? But that's my brother back there screaming and talking to his friends and all of that. But, like, I'm going to get off of here before his screaming gets worse. So I wanted to say thank y'all for listening. This is my second podcast. You're going to see this, to be honest, thing, this little poster here every time I get on here. So, I'm going to be getting new episode after episode after episode. So I'm going to try to stay consistent, guys. I do work a lot, but once a week, I will do a podcast for you. Okay? I will try. I can't keep any promises because I have a lot going on. You feel me? So I want to say thank you, guys, and stay positive. Have plans for the future. Go to Thailand. It don't even have to be Thailand. It could be Indonesia. It could be any of those Asian countries. Go to Cuba. Go somewhere. Go somewhere nice. Enjoy your life. That's what I'm about. Positivity and enjoying your life. I know I said some negative shit on my podcast not too long ago, but I want y'all to know y'all can enjoy y'all life and just be happy. You know what I mean? And do what y'all need to do to make yourself even happier, because we only got one life and we only can live it once. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm your boy Kev Rocko, and thank you for listening to Be Honest Podcast. I love you. Thank you. Peace.
This is the end of the show. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more podcast content. Love ya.